yet another episode of Cooking with Jerry. So I got the chicken wings on there and the sauce. I'm making like a teriyaki spicy sauce, homemade. And what I'm going to do is I'm roasting by this goddamn fire. I'll tell you that much. What I'm going to do is, Micah, get over here. Get over here, dog. Good girl. Hey, get over here. What I'm going to do is, what am I going to do? I had a shot of moonshine earlier. Shot for the pot, shot for me. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I am going to cook a grouse I shot earlier. That's what I'm going to do. So we shot this grouse earlier. Oh, we got some grouse wings. I forgot to put in there the hearts. Okay, the little hearts I'm going to put in the pot. And sorry, not the wings, the legs I'm going to put in the pot too. Those can slow cook. I almost forgot about those guys. Okay. And what I have is I took the whole breast of one of the grouse and we are going to roast it in the fireplace like this. All we're going to do is throw some garlic salt on it, and that's it. Throw it on a grill. That is it. Okay, Lenka, it ain't happening. Don't ask me. It's not happening. I love you, but no. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this rigmarole. Oh, yeah. I need a piece of wood. Hopefully you guys can see. I got to set this up to see if you guys are looking at what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, you got this. There we go. Piece of wood. Get that off of there. Don't burn the shed down. Put this here. Hopefully it won't light on fire just yet because it's pretty goddamn hot. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it inside and rest it on the back of the fireplace. Like that. Or like that. Or like that. Or not like that at all. Like you get. And like this. What we're going to do is we're going to take this. It's a lot of meat on that grouse. Like that is a lot of meat. We're going to place it right there hot. Okay? That's got to be at least 450 degrees. You want to eat that? You can eat that. It's blood. Blood and garlic salt. Go fart in the grass somewhere later, dog. Good girl. Okay, go drink some water too. You're going to need it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook that for 15 minutes. So I'm going to have to check the time of this video and see how she's cooking along. Clean our hands off. A little bit of beer. Okay, so you can see how that's cooking. I got tongs somewhere. I don't know. They're outside. Let me grab them because I'm going to need those. Check them to see if they're tuned in right. Did you hear my dog come skidding up here so that she doesn't miss nothing? Goodness gracious, dog. Put these way back. Oh, yes, sirree. Oh, yeah. Guaranteed in 15 minutes. So at that high temperature, it seals the outside, keeps the juices in, and it just roasts it nice and perfect. So at 15 minutes, we'll take that out, start gnawing on it. What am I going to do now? I'm gonna, hey, man, don't lick the tongs. Now I got to sterilize them. Okay, don't do that again, okay? Dog? I love you. This is bubbling too much, so we got to take care of this. Get now. Remember, I don't edit. What you see is what you get. Live action. This is my little 410 that I use to blast this chicken. It's a double trigger double barrel 410. I love it. What am I doing, guys? Spoon. Oh goodness, you should smell this. You really should. Oh man, I might have to show you this too. Ah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll show you. Why not? You've been asking for it. Let's take you. You can see the grouse in there, the little leg. So I didn't brown that at first with it, but that's okay. I got chili peppers, beer, home brew, garlic, onions, dry mustard, soy sauce, garlic salt. What else did I put in there? Lemon juice, ginger, and at the end, I'm going to add honey and grape jelly. And we're going to have at the end of the night, when I'm just a little bit cut, howling at the moon, we're going to have like wings and legs, drumsticks, and all that. Take that off the heat as much as I can. Just slow cook it. What's up, Lenka? See how I have that flip up so I can sit here in my chair? I'll show you guys. I sit down in my chair, have beers, have the fire to keep me warm. And when deer come up through here, out of the bush, I can rest my 30-06 there and blast them right in the dick. And then I get my deer. And then when I get my deer, I drag it over here and I hang them up on that little pulley right there and skin them and butcher them, and that's that. Yeah, so this is my Friday night. If I was a singer, I'd sing to you guys, but I ain't, so I ain't. Comprenez-vous? Set that camera up for you. Oh yeah, I hope you can hear that boiling away too. Sizzling away. I'm going to turn this little guy here. Maybe I'll put him to the front. She's hot in there. Roasted a bit on there. Oh yeah, she's going to be cooked real good. So we've sealed that real quick. So that's going to be super juicy, and always let your meat rest. Do not take it off. Do not check your meat. Do not cut into it to check it. Second you do that, you're done. Even if it's undercooked, the juices come out. Just don't ever check your meat. Maybe after a Friday or Saturday night out, you might have to check your meat. Just check your tail down below. Check for battle wounds. See a doctor. But besides that, when you're cooking, don't check your meat. I may have left it a little too long on one side. The bone has blackened, but that's okay. It's just the bone. It's not the meat. The rest of the meat's nice and tender and brown. That's going to cook quicker than 15 minutes, I think. I'm going to check this guy. Blanket, get out of here. You're going to burn. Okay. Glove. Where's my glove, Lenka? There it is. Oh, goodness gracious. Whoa, did you guys see that? Hey, that was a jackass move. Hey, here's the tip of the day. Push it towards the stove before you start turning it. Man, that was almost disaster. Complete disaster. Yeah. Oh, when I add the jelly and the honey later, it's just going to be a sticky, gooey mess of onion and garlic and hot chili peppers. My dog is just right by me, catching my scraps. Okay, get, get, get means get, get, dog. Oh yeah, we'll put this right here. It's even brown. Yeah, this is gonna be good stuff. Get a plate for that. I shot that thing 2 hours ago, fresh out of the bush. Like free meat, free meat. What does 1 410 shell cost? 50 cents. What is it going to cost you? Say if you tried to buy a wild grouse full breast setup like that. Like if you ordered that in a fancy restaurant, what are you going to pay? $30? $30 versus 50 cents. Go buy yourself a rifle, guys. It doesn't like anything you need to get through life. You need a 22 LR, a 12 gauge, and a 30-06. If you buy those three, even cheap ones, and the worst scope is better than the best open sights. And you'll understand, especially as you get older, because the shittiest, cheapest scope is still better than open sights. So remember that. You get those three rifles, you can shoot all types of game. 30-06, you can go down from what, like 110 grain down up to 220 grain bullets, or even more. You could take all North American game with those. I'm ranting. That's what that moonshine does. Thank you, neighbor. My neighbor cooks that stuff up. Well done. Time for another one. Let's have a stubby. I think you guys enjoy. It brings back old memories from the 70s and 80s, me digging into these stubbies. And where's my, there it is. Okay, let's give that a stir. Glove. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I told my daughter I was making this. She didn't want to come to the cabin. You know, they get the teenagers. It's awesome when your kids are young. When they get to the age of 3 to 4 years old, they can, they're like your little buddies. They can crawl up into a truck by themselves. They can do all that stuff, right? You guys know, And it's the best from the ages of 3 to actually 2 to about 12. And then after 12, girls, they go boy crazy, right? Nothing but boys on the brain and friends. And after that, you can't blame them. They don't want to. Parents aren't cool. They don't want to hang around their parents. They want to be around their friends. But you know what? They get a good, solid group of friends, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure they got a solid group of friends. But yeah, those years are gone forever. The next time I see those years is when I got grandkids. That's gonna be a while yet. But yeah, enjoy your kids when you can, man. Don't pass shit up. Take all opportunities and just be them, because you got kids in your life for 18 years and less than that, and the rest of your life is 50, 60 years of whatever. You got your kids in your life for 18 years, so don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. You be there for them. you put the rest of your shit in life aside and do what you got to do for them. Because, man, I'm telling you, after that, you can't get that shit back. When it's gone, it's gone. Ranting. Okay, so there was a lot of. You know what? Oh, one more minute, and then I'm taking it off. That's beautiful. I'm taking it off right now. So that's about 14 and a half to 15 minutes. I'm going to take it off and let it rest. I'm going to sit it right there and let that rest. See if you guys can see that. Nope. So now you let that rest for 5 minutes. Sorry. That's been on for about 14 and a half, 15 minutes. Let it rest for at least 5. I'm in no rush. I'm not hungry yet. And the rest of the time, we're going to cook those wings over there. Yeah. Look outside, sit in the chair, look outside. So when the snow starts flying, I can sit in my chair. I'm going to put a 4-foot door here, but I can open it up and watch the blizzards in the winter, or just do my flip up. These boards are flipped up right now, and I can do a flip up and sit in my chair and watch the weather and just sit by my warm fireplace. So let me take care of that right now. That worked out good. Take some hints, guys. That really worked out well. Do a setup like this. I'm telling you, well, you saw it for yourself. You can roast anything in an oven like that. Take that out. She's hot. This is hot. I'm not gonna lie. That'll burn your face off and your fingers off. Yowza! She hot. Woo! Take this. Throw it over here. No, I think it's running. Oh, she smells it. Oh, you're licking your lips now. You ain't getting it. You ain't getting nothing. Not happening. I'm going to stir this thing. You know what? This is what they did back in the old days, like cooking like this, fire cooking and pot cooking. Pot cooking. Pot. Experiment with your fireplaces, guys, and your cooking. So I don't know where to set myself up. You know what? Let's go over here. It's funny you can see my live taping because there's no bullshit. It's just as it is. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, really. Okay, we got to put some wood on here. I might put a more wet piece of wood. Slow, because there's a lot of heat there. I just want a slow burn. This is going to be awesome. Let that rest for a few more minutes. I don't need this anymore. Did I ever tell you guys, do you know what this bone is? See what I'm doing to it now? This is a walrus dick. Most mammals have bones in their penises except for humans. Even squirrels have them. This is a walrus dick bone. So my dad was a wildlife officer in the Arctic in the 70s, 80s, 90s. And he got this. He had several of them, and it's quite rare to have these. So I nailed it to my mantle. So when people come over, I get them to touch the good luck bone, and afterwards I tell them, "Well, you're rubbing a little dick bone there from a walrus." Anyways, she'll stay there till the day I pass away. Someone can have her after that. All right. Oh, that is so good. So good. I should wash this axe off. I think I only cut onions and garlic with it last time. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I won't get sick from that. Give it a little wipe with a clean cloth. Because this is what we're going to use to cut into that bad boy. If you're a good girl, I might give you the scraps. What do you think of that, Linka? Do you think that's okay? I bet you're cool with that. This is starting to cool down a bit. Yep, it's not so crazy. Put that there. Sorry, mustard. Put this up here. Where am I going to put it with that, with the wine opener? Let's see how many minutes it's been. What did I cut into that? You know what? That's been about 6 minutes. Okay, guys. We're in for a treat. You ready? The meat is rested. Just roll off the table. The meat is rested. The juices have gone back into it. I'm going to zoom in on this so you can see that if it is tender, cooked, and juicy. So I'm not a bullshitter. Yep, going the wrong way. There we go. There we go. And there we go. No, that's the wrong way. I'm doing this with my left hand right now, so. Okay, let's cut into this. Still a little bit hot. Well, that's okay, it's rested. Check this out. Do you see this juicy? Do you see? Oh my God. Do you see how juicy this meat is? Is it glistening in the fire at all? Like I said, 450 degrees. Keep it like this 15 minutes. Now, let's eat some. No, Lenka, not for you. Not yet, anyways. Okay, let's set you up so you can see what I'm doing here. Damn moonshine, I'm telling you, gotta be careful with that stuff. You got my dog there. It'll get you every time. Okay. I'm going to be honest about if this tastes like shit. I'm going to tell you guys if it tastes like shit. Remember, all I put was garlic. You see how it's just, do you see the juicy? Oh my God. Holy. Okay, if you can, keep your bird whole like this because it just seals in all the juices. This is easily the best way to have it. And these, if this was spruce hens, feed off spruce tree needles. Get. They're a little more gamey. These are I don't know, whatever I told you guys earlier, rough grouse, or yeah, and they eat grains and worms and bugs, and they're way less gamey. My goodness. Sit. Sit. Nice. Don't want any dog in my house. Okay, go sit down. Go sit down. Let's give this a stir. I'm gonna eat that. Yeah, no. I'm gonna eat a little bit of that. If I eat it all, I won't. Well, maybe I'll eat this later. I'll be full. I'll do a video for you guys later when this is. I'm gonna add the honey and the this is what happens again with moonshine. What's this called? And it gets salty and sweet and all that stuff. But I'm gonna, oh, like Lord Almighty, I'm gonna keep getting into this. Oh my goodness. I might text my dad to come over and grab a piece of this and have a beer with me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna have my dad come over, have a piece of this, and have a beer by the fire with me. Okay. Next time, cooking with Jerry.